Here are my top 5 shows that fell off so hard I didn't bother finishing them. Let's begin with Heroes. In a time before superhero saturation, I would argue that this show is one of the finest first seasons of television ever made. Imagine being so hyped about the show that NBC puts you in their promo.
We know you have theories.
I think the Haitian Vinderman knows him.
Send us.
Only then to watch it spectacularly implode. Heroes was so groundbreaking, and that's until Network Suits came along and strangled its original anthology concept. Season 1 was brilliant. Season 2, a dumpster fire that made viewers want to develop superhero powers just to erase their memories. Let's talk about another show that fell off hard. Lost. Talk about a show that was great at asking questions and terrible at answering them. Lost felt like a conspiracy theorist fever dream. Literally every single episode ended with a massive cliffhanger. And by season 6, there were so many unanswered questions, it felt like even the creatives didn't know how they were going to wrap it all up. Watching this show was like trying to put together a 500-piece jigsaw puzzle that had an extra 700 pieces mixed in, making it impossible to come to a clear conclusion. I couldn't waste any more time with it, so I gave up. Now let's talk about The Walking Dead. Had this show limited its run to only 5 seasons, it would without a doubt be in the running for one of the greatest series of all time. But like so many other shows, a network only seeing dollar signs stretched this show to the point that most people, including myself, just didn't care anymore. In fact, a lot of people walked away when Negan and his bat Lucille entered the picture, but I even made it a few seasons past that. Now, when it comes to this show, there wasn't an exact point that I stopped watching. I just slowly fell behind, and then I realized I just didn't care anymore. Maybe I'll go back, maybe I won't. Next on the list, True Blood. I can't tell you how much I love this blood-soaked soap opera set in the bayou. Vampires living among us in the open and part of the community. The love triangles, the mysterious deaths, and so much drama. For me, the first 2 seasons were absolute perfection. Then they introduced werewolves and I was like, okay, Twilight much? I stuck with the show for a little while longer, but when fairies entered the show, I was like,
Bye, Felicia.
and finally, the greatest betrayal in all of episodic television, which to this day still makes me so angry to talk about. Game of Thrones. For 5 glorious seasons, we were treated to what I still consider to be the greatest television entertainment humanity has ever witnessed. It was more than TV. Each episode felt like a feature film. It was the best of times. Then came seasons 6 and 7, which felt like a bit of a departure, but they were still very good. And then season 8 happened. Ah!